Favz All-Stars, everybody. Like I said, the cast is completely different, so you're not gonna see these characters again. It's with completely different people. So let's get straight into it. New host, new chaos. The island looks refreshed, but the energy way more intense. A black blur stands in the center of the stage, and it's Shadow the Hedgehog. This season, no nonsense. Behind them are Proman and Darnell, who's not here yet. Shadow glances toward the forest briefly, but says nothing. The forest, Darnell sits alone under a tree, wrapped in a blanket, head down, still quietly crying, and headphones behind him. He is not ready. No SpongeBob. Shadow says 25 All-Stars step forward. Now this is where the new cast comes in. I hope y'all ready for this, cause I know y'all been chomping at the bits to know about this. Let's see how these interactions gonna go. Contestants arrive, funny interactions. Why is there Blue's Clues feet? Anyway. Let's get into it. This is the new cast that I decided to come up with. They're still my favorite characters, but they're with completely different people. These are the rest of my favorite characters that I wrote down, and now y'all are finally gonna see them. I made a Google document because of spoilers, obviously. I'm not gonna show y'all, so I'm just gonna shut up and let y'all see the cast already. Team Area 1 group, Mr. Krabs immediately looks around saying, "Where's the prize money?" Plankton says, "I'll take it." Why you already doing this, bro? I told y'all this is gonna be unhinged with these two. Grizzly from We Bear Bear says group hug. Ice Bear says no. And Crumb Sugar Cookie says this is gonna be so sweet. So this is Team 1 right here. Oh god. Plankton's already arguing with Mr. Crab. Yeah, that's right. Every episode is gonna be like this. Team 2 area group, 1 from Teapot just stares silently. I know Addie gonna hate that. I know Addie's gonna hate me for this. Right hand man cracks his nut. Dang! Dang, he is not playing. Quasi's bouncing with energy. That's a first. Captain Barnacle says stay calm team. And Banana from Shovelware's Brain Game says I don't know what's happening. Team 3 arena group, we got Greenie from Burger Brawl / Animatic Battle, the creator of it. I hope you don't mind me using your character. I'll give you credit, don't worry. Anyways, he's already joking around but behaving. Poppy from Inanimate Insanity says, "Oh well, friends." Snowball saying, "I'm winning this." And then Liam / Backpack, awkward silence, and then Agar Agar Cookies, calm and mysterious. Team 4 group, Quack and chirping excitingly. Squidward Tentacle says, "I already hate this." SBO silently observing, and then Charmy says, "This is awesome." Squidward's instantly annoyed by chirp. And then the last one, Blinky floats silently. Peanut Big Top's cheerful. Snoopy's just vibing. That's my dog! He got that dog in him, literally. Charlie Brown says, "Good grief," his iconic line. Let's go. You go, Charlie. And last up, Moonlight Cookie is calm and elegant. So these are our teams for this season, y'all. I hope y'all ready for this, cause this about to be insane. Pro Man's moment. Shadow turns saying Pro Man captains. Pro Man freezes. He starts shaking slightly. Shadow gently places a hand on his shoulder saying, "You've got this." Pro Man breathes. He steps forward. For Team 1's captain, we got Mr. Krabs. this team's gonna be a wreck because of him. Watch him be the first person voted off. Just like Hook. Because we already know if Plankton was the team captain, no one would listen to him, and he gonna get stepped on. Reaction, Mr. Krabs says money and leadership, I'll take it. Team 2 captain is obviously Captain Barnacles. He got captain in his name. That's why he the captain. He says all God is the safety. Team 3 captain is Snowball. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Hopefully he leads it better than Team 2, honestly. I love this dude so much. He's my favorite BFDI character. So I like the fact that he the captain. That's probably the best captain we got so far, honestly. He says obviously. Exactly! Bro, me and my boy are on the same page. That's what I'm saying. Greeny side-eyes him. Why? Why does he bombastic side-eyeing my boy, bro? Greeny, you my dog, but I don't want you to do that. Team 4 captain is obviously SBO. I mean, look at this team. We got Quack, Squidward, Chirp, Charmy, and himself. Yeah, SBO's obviously the captain here. Silent Nod, Charmy cheers, Squidward groans, and Team 5's captain is Moonlight Cookie. Okay. She says, I accept. Charlie Brown says we're doomed. Don't hurt her now, Charlie! Charlie's already roasting female people, bro. That's crazy. Charlie, don't cook her now. Go. Hey, we just started. Charlie's my dog, man. He just roasted Moonlight and we just started this video, bro. Pro Man exhales. Shadow gives a small approving nod. Team names by Shadow. Team 1 is Greed and Chaos. Team 2 is Strategic Storm. Team 3 is Unstable Energy. What? Team 4 is Noisy Ninjas. Is noisy because of the Charmy part, or are you just saying that? And then Team 5 is Dreamers and Drifters. Not gonna lie, the 4th team just sounds like an insult. Like, I'm just gonna be straight up. And so does Team 3, honestly. You should have let my boy Snowball name the team, but early alliances, Mr. Krabs and Plankton got rivalry, obviously. Grizzlies trying to unite a team, Ice Bear's not impressed. Barnacles and Right Hand Man. Wait, what? Oh, what? Ain't no way. Barnacles, how you gonna betray your boy Quasi like that? If Captain Barnacle's gonna start his villain arc too? What are we doing here? Barnacle's supposed to be the hero. What are we doing here? SBO and Charmy natural teamwork. Quack and Chirp. And then Snoopy and Charlie, who's the obvious duo. I just can't believe Charlie's already clocking Moonlight's tea. Like, we just started this episode and he's already roasted somebody. That's crazy. And Moonlight ignored that like he didn't say anything. No, he clocked your tea, girl. Somewhere on the island is Gatos' immunity idol and his steal a vote advantage, still untouched. Anyone can find them. Shadow steps forward saying, this season, no carrying, no luck, winter full. Darnell's still curled up, quiet, alone. And then, do today's challenge, the interactions, order of safety, crap, and who's UFV, please. As long as it's not Snowball going home, that's all I care about. Do not eliminate my dog, please. Snowball is my favorite character. Do not eliminate this dude. Shadow says today's challenge is simple. Sell products to random customers. Everyone groans. Mr. Krabs smiles wide. Cause he gonna get money. Obviously. Challenge rules. Each team gets random items to sell. They must convince customers to buy it. Most sales are safe. Why am I getting deja vu from one of the previous challenges? Y'all know which one I'm talking about? Least sales are UFE. Chaos begins. Team 1. This team. Decent team. Interactions. Mr. Krabs yelling prices. Plankton undercutting him immediately. Grizzly says, guys, what about teamwork? Ice Bear just silently sells everything efficiently, and Crumbs is decorating items with frosting. Girl, ain't no way you gonna do that. You want them to die of that? Bro, what are we doing, man? Customer says, why is this glowing? Plankton says science. Mr. Krabs says premium price. This team. Barnacle's organizing everything. Right hand man imitating customers into buying it. Banana's confused the whole time. Quasi's hyping everything up. And one is just silently watching everything. Customer hesitates. Right hand man cracks his knuckles again. Customer says all day too. Right hand man, what are you doing? He ain't even saying anything. He's like Henry Stickmin if he started his villain arc. Well, technically, I'll just now realize this today, but Henry was actually the one who caused this dude to become a villain. So, right hand man don't even gotta say anything. He just gotta show you. He said, hey, you better buy our product or else, mate, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to pull my robot arm and I'm gonna blast your face off. This team. Snowball's yelling at everyone. Hey, you pop off, my boy. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. I like that. Snowball carrying this mess. See, Chief, this is how you do it. Greeny's making jokes instead of selling. Poppy's trying to be positive. Liam awkwardly holds items and Agar calmly convinces people. Greeny says buy this or you'll regret it emotionally. Snowball says stop joking and wait. Stop joking and sell. This team, the insult. Charm is yelling constantly. Quack and chirp non-stop. Squidward says, I hate all of you. And SBO tries to stay focused and quiet. Customer walks away from the noise. Squidward says, shocking. This team, Moonlight calmly guiding sales. Snoopy's doing random tricks. Customers love it. Snoopy's my dog, literally. He's carrying right now. The heck? Charlie Brown's nervous but trying. W Charlie, bruh. Don't be nervous. You clocked Moonlight earlier. I respect you for that. Peanut's cheering and Blinky's just floating. Charlie Brown drops everything. Not my dog! Snoopy sells it anyway. Results Shadow steps forward. First place with the most sales was Team 5. Snoopy carried the entire team. Holy. Snoopy should have been the team captain, bruh. Snoopy carries hard. That's what I'm saying. Snoopy's the MVP of this team. Second place is Team 2. Right hand man imitation strategy worked because he literally threatened the customer. Of course it's gonna work. This is right hand man we're talking about here. Third place, Team 1. Despite chaos, money talks. Money talks. let me stop before I get copyrighted. Top 3 and top 4. The last team that's UFE is Team 4, the insulted team, which was pretty rude to me. Squidward says, I expected nothing and I'm still disappointed. Charmy says, what, how? SBO's silent but clearly annoyed, and these two are still chirping. Safe but close, Team 3 barely escapes. Snowball says, you almost cost us. Greeny says, hey, we survived. And then these 5 are up for elimination. Shadow crosses his arms saying too loud, not effective. Darnell's still sitting there, but this time he hears the distant cheering. He looks up slightly. And then do the elimination ceremony. Then I'm ending it. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and write down who gets 25th. This is gonna cost me a lot of paper. Anyway. Oh, I love that Squidward has the little saxophone next to him. I like that. I wanted it to be a clarinet, but whatever. Shadow the Hedgehog stands at the front, arms crossed serious. Behind him, Pro Man's holding the tray of items nervously. Shadow leans slightly closer, saying, you're fine. Pro Man nods barely. Instead of marshmallows, Shadow tosses out black rings, his style. Hey, that's a little... Why it gotta be black rings, huh? Why is that a little, why does it have to be black rings, bruh? It couldn't have just been red, gray, no. Black rings. I take offense to that. Ceremony begins. Shadow says if I call your name, you're safe. First safe is SBO, obviously. SBO nods calmly. Charmy says yes! SBO says focus next time. Second safe is Quack. Quack flaps happily. That's my boy! Okay. Third safe is Chirp. Chirps loudly. The bottom 2 is Charmy B and Squidward Tentacles. Why is Squidward in the final 2 though? He didn't do anything. Charmy, you were kind of annoying this episode, but I don't know why Squidward's still here. Tension, Charmy is panicking. Squidward looks annoyed but not surprised. Squidward reminds me of Grim, bruh. Charmy says, it wasn't my fault, everyone was loud. Squidward says, exactly. Shadow pauses, looks at Pro Man, gives a small nod. Pro Man gulps, then speaks softly. Safe is Charmy B. Charmy says, yes, let's go. SBO says Charmy. Charmy immediately quiets down. And Squidward being the first one eliminated actually surprises me. I was not expecting Squidward to go this early. But I'll write his name down anyway. I was not expecting Squidward of all people to be the first boot. I thought it was gonna be Charmy for causing them the challenge. But I guess there's a first for everything. Exits Squidward's side saying, finally peace and quiet. He walks off without even looking back. Oh, so he wanted to be eliminated. So it don't even matter for him. He don't care about being out. Okay. He just wanted to go back to his house, that's all. Aftermath, SBO now clearly leading the team, Charmy trying to barely be quieter, and Quack and Chirp are unhinged. Cutaway in the forest, Darnell hears faint cheering again. He slowly pulls the blanket down a little, still nervous but listening. Shadow says 1 down, 24 more to go. And that's it. See y'all in the next one.